What do you have going on? Yeah, classic, all the healing stuff. Honestly, with that in mind, I want to add something different to Kevin here. Although I want to see that door first, because if it's not even Chloe's, then... Bring to me the guardian of the royal family and the blade that serves the imperial house. It's not Chloe's. I don't know who this door would be then, because I tried Julia. Do we need Julia and Chloe? Should just be one character, right? Dancer with silver locks. That's a... Oh, that's the, I think that's the image. That's like the image of Sky 2. Like, that looks very reminiscent of an image in the ending of Sky 2. I like that. Oh, Sieg's in the portrait. Nice. I don't know what's up with this door. Guardian of the royal family could fit Julia too, but I tried Julia and it didn't open. This one is Joshua and Chloe, I guess? Because I know Boy with Amber Eyes fits Joshua, and I guess Chloe's a princess. Yeah, we'll do this door then. Sorry, I had to adjust my air conditioner really quickly. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Breaking news! Oh, star doors are like the short doors, I think. Like the shorter than moon doors, the smaller stories. Glory to the young bracers who saved us all from a crisis. Oh. The mysterious structure that appeared last month over Valeria Lake disappeared as suddenly as it came, collapsing loudly in a giant mountain of rubble into the lake. Many of our readers may have witnessed the moment for themselves, but it seems that it was visible not only from the Burl, but from the southern edge of the Empire and from Calvert as well. A small minority argued that the structures may have been a new weapon belonging to the Royal Army, but this turn of events seems to conclusively rule out the possibility. Oh, is it asking for 2 characters? It actually might be. Maybe like Mueller and Julia? I could have sworn I tried going to that door with Mueller and Julia and I didn't. Or maybe I didn't have both at the time. I thought I did. Maybe not. I could try that again though. After this door. The collapse of the Liber Arc also caused a 2-arch high tsunami around the edges of the lake. But so far there have been no reports of serious injuries, fatalities, or missing persons as a result of this. The worst that seems to have been reported is a number of unfortunate fishermen who were unable to escape in time, getting covered in water. According to an investigation to the Royal Guard and Bracer Guild, it was a flying city from ancient Zemarian times. How exactly it came to be above Valeria Lake to begin with, or what it caused to collapse, remains to be confirmed. It appears to be without doubt that an international crime syndicate known as the Society was somehow involved. While this is yet to be officially confirmed, reports suggest that an investigation team in the city encountered a group of Crimson soldiers there supporting the above theory. This place is just one mystery after another, but we can't let those guys get away with any more than they already have, said a member of the team. Furthermore, Zeiss Central Factory and the Royal Army are planning to continue investigating the Liber Arc, and to this end will be launching a combined salvage operation. Around the time of the Liber Arc's collapse, the orbital shutdown phenomenon tormented the whole of the country finally ceased. As a result, many now believe that the city caused the phenomenon, but no conclusive proof of this has been established, and we can only await further research into the issue. The orbital shutdown phenomenon and the chaos that was created as a result have been a sobering reminder of just how dependent all of us are on orbits in our daily lives. Perhaps something similar may never happen again, but this is still a good opportunity to reflect on just how much we owe the orbits, and perhaps to try and reduce our reliance on them. As previously reported, Her Highness Princess Claudia is now a nation's crown princess. As a result, we will be referring to her as such in all publications moving forward. Crown Princess Claudia wasted no time after assuming her position and meeting with the Prince Oliver of the Erebonian Empire, and together they reconfirmed our two nations' relationship with one another. After this discussions, they both boarded the Arsau together. It's widely expected that this meeting will be contributed to ensuring peaceful relations with Erebonia in the future. In addition, the pair plan to both be in attendance at the upcoming banquet to be held at Grancel Castle. We'll bring you all the latest on that in due time. Closing thoughts, as you all know, our homeland of Liberl has fallen victim to a vast number of calamities over the past year. There was a coup d'etat, the bizarre changes at the Tetracyclic Towers, coming under the assault of an ancient dragon, our capital being attacked, and finally Liber Arc's appearance, as already discussed in this very issue. Yeah, Liberl's been through quite a bit. What you may not know, however, is that there's a group of young men and women who were involved in the resolution of all these crises. Their steel-like will and unyielding determination leading them to their conclusion. If not for them, these crises may have not been resolved or taken a turn for the worse. I would like to take this opportunity to thank them for all they have done. Thank you, you are truly this nation's great hope. Oh, it's Niall. Controller? Alright, that was weird. What's taking you so long, Dorothy? Get a move on or I'm gonna leave you behind. Oh my word, my controller's like disconnecting. Wait for me. No time for waiting. If we take much longer, the banquet's gonna start without us. We're talking about a big celebration held by the Queen here. Being late isn't an option. But I'm so hungry. I can't walk another step. I have a horrible feeling I know what's going on here. You skipped lunch so you can eat more at the banquet, didn't you? I didn't even eat breakfast. I haven't eaten a thing since yesterday. Going 30 hours without eating is making me feel all kinds of lightheaded. What the hell were you thinking? Can't move, carry me. Hell no. Come on, we're going. There's no way we can miss an occasion like this. There's gonna be Adios knows how many famous people there. First in the agenda, snapping a photo of Her Majesty and the Crown Princess, and then... Huh? This actually isn't so bad. Oh, Dorothy. At one point, this very capital was placed in grave danger. Oh, there's Annalise and the other bracers. Thanks to the efforts of everyone here and many others, all is well. Oh, like everyone's here. Don't see Estelle and Joshua, but everyone else is. This humble banquet is intended to be an occasion to celebrate that fact, as well as to honor all those who contributed to making it a reality. If you would, Claudia. Of course. All those invited to today's party contributed in one way or another to protecting the peace of Liberl by ending the peril we were faced with. Whether it was extending a helping hand to those in need or working to fight off the threats that instilled fear in the hearts of our people, as this country's future monarch, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you all very much. Holding this party is nothing compared to all you have done, but we just made it. Whew, we're finally here. Food, someone give me food. The hell are you doing? Eating can wait. You got pictures to take. The Crown Princess's speech might be finishing soon. Okay. Well, I do hope you'll enjoy your time here all the same. I'm sure you're all busy men and women, burdened by a great many responsibilities and concerns. Oh, right, you exist. But today I would ask that you cast those aside in order to rest, relax, and enjoy yourselves. The food on offer here is some of the finest in Liberl, so by all means, partake until you can no more. And may the goddess bless this nation. There's Estelle and Joshua. Chloe really is something, huh? I'm not sure I could dress super nice, get up in front of a crowd like this, and make a speech the way she just did. Yeah, she is. She said she wasn't feeling confident about how she'd do it as a crown princess before. But from where I'm standing, she's doing just fine. Seeing her is making me kind of jealous, though. I wish I could pull off fancy dresses the way she does. You got something to say, mister? Oh, it's nothing. You're just not all that girly most of the time, so it always takes me by surprise when you suddenly are. What do you mean I'm not girly? Sure, lately we've been so busy with helping get LeBro back in shape, so I haven't even had time to go back home. But that doesn't mean I don't want to wear a pretty dress or something once in a while, you know? I know. Still, it really is surprising just how much you've grown even in the past few weeks. I have. Well, it's been pretty tough running up and down the country so much, but you've been keeping up with ease. And your judgments as a bracer are getting more spot on with every decision you make. Fancy dress or not, I think you're a pretty wonderful person, Estelle. I don't know why, but it's weird hearing you pile on the compliments so much. But what can I say? I'm glad that things seem to finally have calmed down a bit on the work front from the past few days. The capital might not be entirely the way it is, but it's getting there. I think we can finally afford to take a breather. Yeah. Oh, look! Oh, look at all that food. Estelle literally said the same exact thing as me. Look at all that food. The chefs in the castle supposedly make the entire spread too. There's no way I'm missing out on this. I didn't get to enjoy the food back during the birthday festivities, so now was my time to pig out big time. I'm gonna eat until I barf. It's probably not the best idea, just saying. Stay right there, okay, Joshua? I'm gonna go scoop out the goods. Scope out the goods. Scoop will be 2 O's. Is that orange soda? Like, what else would that orange liquid be other than orange soda? She might have grown in some areas, but she's still got a ways to go in others. Hey, look, how you doing, Joshua? Estelle not here with you? She just went to get food a second ago, actually. Are you two here for more work than fun? Bingo! There aren't many occasions where many famous faces are gathered in one place. There was no way we could pass up the chance to come and score some interviews. I don't think you're getting out of here without answering some questions either. We'll get to you two later. So no going home until you've spoken to us, alright? Alright. Great, next up is the Crown Princess. Off to it, Dorothy. I can't go on, I need something to eat. Let me have something to eat. Not until we're done. Questions to ask, photos to take. Why are you so mean? He's even more fired up than usual. I wonder how Estelle's doing. Oh, here we go. So much for scoping out the food. I suppose this is as good a chance as any. I owe a lot of people here on a personal level too. Maybe I should go around and thank them while I have the chance. Hey, Kevin. Kevin, I wasn't expecting you to still be in LeBurl. Oh, sup? You were invited too, huh? Makes sense. So, having fun? You better be. Take it from me. If you don't make the most of times like these, eat your heart out. You're gonna regret it later. Thank you very much for all you did, Kevin. If you hadn't come to LeBurl when you did, don't sweat it. Not like I did anything special. Glad to see all the side effects look about gone, too. You look spiffy these days, Joshua. So yeah, just forget about owing me or whatever. It's all in the past now. I'm not sure if I should ask this, but are you... Joshua? I'm not going to be in LeBurl for much longer, so this might be the last time we meet for a while. But I hope we'll get the chance to see each other again. Wrong. Yeah, I hope so, too. My man's in. How's it going, Joshua? Hello, Zin. Thanks again for all the help you've been giving us with the restoration efforts. I don't know what we would have done without you. Hey, think nothing of it. It's all part of being a bracer, really. Can't say how much longer I'll be able to lend a hand, though. Gotta pack up and head back home soon. Or at some point. The political situation isn't exactly stable over there, you see. Alright, nice talk, nice talk. Wow, I didn't know Josette was from nobility. I always pictured Erebonian nobles as being real stuffy and scary. Maybe there are a few cute ones mixed in there. Ah, I figured that'd be the case. Looks like I'm the most fit to be at this party after all, because I've been to plenty high society gatherings wearing poofy dresses. Hey, don't make it sound like I've never worn a dress before, because I have, for your information. I just don't need to go around trying to convince everyone that I'm not a boy. Unlike some people I could name. Try saying I look like a boy again and see what happens. Look, you two, I appreciate you have your differences, but we're kind of in a really public high-class place here, so could you take this fight somewhere else? Shut up, Joshua! Wow, sorry. If it isn't Joshua, I was just discussing the aftermath of the crisis here with Major Vander. Fortunately, the Liber Ark's collapse caused little direct damage by itself. That may not have been the case if there had been any ships on the lake at the time, but due in part to the orbital shutdown phenomenon, none were. The tsunami afterward was quite small too. I'd say we're rather quite fortunate. Estelle and I were able to see as much when we traveled around the lakeshore. A few people who were watching the city collapse were caught up in it, and a small number of fishermen were splashed with water, and that's about it. Indeed, if anything, the much greater problem was the confusion that came about as a result of losing orbital power. Liberal is, after all, one of the most advanced nations on the continent when it comes to orbital technology. Ordinarily, that is one of our greatest strengths, but in this case, it worked against us. The crisis is now past, but that doesn't mean our work is done. We still have plenty ahead of us to take care of. What, you'd like me to give a comment? Well, let's see. Looks like she's being interviewed at the moment. I should leave her be for now. Good evening, Your Majesty. Thank you very much for inviting me today. Not at all. Pleased to see you come here. I've been eagerly awaiting the day we can meet again. I hear you and Estelle have been traveling and helping with the restoration efforts. That's correct. We both wanted to see how things were across the kingdom with our own eyes. I'm glad we did, because now I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. People really are strong. That they are. I've been queen for over 40 years, and the strength of liberal citizens continues to amaze me to this day. There are plenty who like to credit either my abilities as a ruler or orbital technology for this tiny nation's good fortune. But we would be nothing without its people. I wasn't the one who allowed us to overcome the recent crisis or the war 10 years ago, and neither was orbital technology. Now I believe is the will of the people to live. That's why I believe supports our country, both then and now. People will to live. Indeed. You were gracious enough to call this country your second home, Joshua. From now on, your will to live will be another great support for this nation. As its queen, that makes me happier than you can imagine. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your words mean a lot to me. Words mean a lot to me. Words. Miss Maid, I need some food. Who haven't I talked to? That's, like, actually important. Oh, you guys. Hey, Joshua. I didn't expect to see you guys here. You were invited then? Sure was. Invitation just showed up out of nowhere. You can imagine our surprise when we saw the thing. No way we were turning down some high-class grub, though, so we hurried on over. That's very like you. Not gonna deny it. That aside, thanks to Her Majesty pardoning us, we're now free to walk around in the open. Feels like we should start thinking about how to make a good, honest living for ourselves. That's not the first time you said that. Something about wanting to start up a courier service, right? Maybe, but that's not the only thing we could try out. Whatever we settle on, it should invoke flying to the skies. That's how we've lived so far, so I don't want to change. So that's like before you decide to do the Copwood delivery service. That's neat. Give a comment. If you would, Your Highness, a comment in celebration of the fact that crisis is past now. Nothing too formal, I prefer something, yeah. Okay, there's more people on this side, too. Surely Olivier and Sherazard are here somewhere. Ah! You two look comfortable. If it isn't Joshua, care to join us for a few drinks? Don't be shy now. The night is only just beginning, but I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before it comes to a close. I'm good, thanks. Aw, come on. We ate at a celebratory banquet here. Don't be such a sport. Oh, I know. Why don't we have a few drinks to celebrate you becoming a senior bracer at the same time? Feels like it was ages ago, but we never did get to celebrate your promotion. Only Estelle's. Say, Shara, about, well, Luciola. Haha, silly Joshua. What are you getting all worried about her for? You really needn't be. Chera's right. Especially not now. We all have our concerns and worries after all that happened over the past few weeks and months. But this is not the time to be thinking about them. This is a time to be making merry and drowning in fine drink. From sunset to sunrise. Right. I don't think there's ever a time for not making merry as far as you're concerned. He's got a good point, though. Oh, and while I've got the chance to say this to you, no more going off on your own, you hear? You have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you disappeared. I could barely bring myself to watch her. I won't. I've got no intention of doing anything like that again. I'm fine now. Well, if you say so. That docile expression of yours is so adorable, Joshua. Don't go showing off that face too much tonight, alright? Surely Tita is here. You would think. And Agate. Yeah, they're together, as expected. So, when are you coming? Hold on, I haven't even... Oh, Joshua. Hey man, making the rounds? Something like that, yeah. Anything interesting going on with you? Sort of. Agate said he was gonna come over for dinner in Zeiss for a while back. Ah, this is... Yeah, this is so neat. We did that door with Tita, and that's what they talked about. Agate was coming, and then it got cliffhangered. So I was just asking when he's free. Oh, that's right. So we did. And we were getting off the Arsaio, right? I didn't really mean it, though. It was just one of those things you say in passing, but don't give much thought to. I ain't exactly swimming in free time, you know. Being a bracer's busy work. I'd like to go, sure, but I've got no idea if I'll have the time to. But I've been looking forward to you coming ever since. Oh, okay, let me think. Maybe the end of the month? That should be okay. I think that Friday's free. Think. Really? Is that a problem? Is that a promise? Word, not a problem. Is it a promise? Yeah, I guess. Oh, nice. Can I move on now? With the game, whoever I talk to? Damn right I can, you're on. Just don't cry when you realize you can't actually beat me.